My name is Murat. I'm Stanford scientist and serial entrepreneur and co-founder of Magnimind Academy, along with Dr. Jeran. We have founded Magnimind Academy years back, focused on data science with some Stanford colleagues years back. So we saw the need of a proper training for data science and AI. And then we reviewed all the other training programs around the world, mostly in US and top schools. We have designed and optimized a fantastic curriculum for people to learn data science and actually get in practice and actual hands-on experience. So, and we have so many meetup groups. If you're not coming from any of the meetups group, we have organized over 300 events in the last 4 or 5 years. A lot of lectures, workshops, like a mini boot camps we organize doing in that meetup groups. You can join those meetups groups if you're not part of any of them. So Dr. Jeran and I've been working on data science for years and giving lectures and working on so many projects at Stanford. He's a current faculty of San Jose State University, and formerly he was a faculty in Santa Clara University and KAIST University in Korea. And he's been also doing data science and computational work last 20 years. Recently, we a lot focus on AI medicine and healthcare. We have projects doing together with the Stanford University, some other hospitals and medical schools around the world. So this is a short intro. I will start to talk about our programs and then show my presentation. Let's see. So we call Magnimind Rewire your brain, rewrite your future. So as the technology growing fast, especially with AI, it is gonna grow much faster. And then demand needs and technology needs and technical skills keep changing. So a lot of question comes to us, as the jobs is gonna be invalid in future? There'll be less jobs. Yes, partially yes. And partially there will be more needs in other areas. And those emerging needs in other areas, it's a lot data science, AI related areas. So many growing need in data science fields and AI fields. It's gonna keep growing as the industries and technologies creating more data. Recently, we had a healthcare conference at Stanford University, just in healthcare and AI. We had a really great key opinion leaders and then industrial leaders in the field came and talked. So one interesting statistic that given by VP of Philips, she said that only 3% of data is being utilized now. So there are a lot of data in healthcare is not being utilized, has been looked or studied. But that really requires a lot of demand. Just in healthcare, there's a lot of things has not been analyzed or build models. Especially, we believe the healthcare is really the era industry of this era because of the growing needs in medicine. So this is some statistics here showing how that AI is gonna lead the global economy. These are some of the statistic from early, like a couple years back. But like McKinsey project that AI will deliver additional $13 trillion to global economy. And then this is the really highest one. And then in Grandview research, AI market size valued at around $60 billion in 2020. So this is going to grow as you see some industries flow. So some industries contribution to data science or data scientists. So some of these industries you expect to be a lot is not there yet. So especially like life sciences, automotive, and consumer products, these are still like underrepresented. We expect a big growth in many of these areas. But that means there will be many jobs will be there. So coming back to jobs, and that's why you are here. That's why we have a claim here to help people to get easy jobs in the top places. So there are a problem in job market. This is giving statistic. There's three needs: hands-on experience, real-world experience, and traditional qualification is not enough strong. And that's what most students we have that similar problem. Although they study well, they don't have this that three aspects, because hands-on experience, especially real-world experience in the project and company environment, is be lacking. That's what recruiters are looking for in general. They're looking for experience, and there's a chicken and egg issue. So there's a problem. There's not much internship available because internships are difficult for companies. So if you're a company leader and see either startup or big one, so hiring an intern in general is a burden. If you have a good funding, you just go hire experienced people, but that's what people look for. You don't want to take time and spend time on interns. And then that gives the internships kind of a issue. There's not lack of internship positions available. So people don't gain experience, and there is kind of that bad cycle there. So we have actually a solution to overcome that. That's what we worked on that here. So that three problem, and in Magnimind Academy, we solve that three problem with that solutions. So we provide real world projects with the companies we're affiliated, and we provide mentors, around 5+ mentors, work with students one-on-one base. And we work on company experience. We provide a company experience. Just tell you that how we work company experience, we solve this way. So for the companies, hiring interns is a challenge, and they don't want to deal with interns, inexperience and problem. So we work with some affiliate companies. We tell them we give you intern, but we give you mentors associated with it. So mentors really expert and know the topics and field well. It's gonna lead the interns, lead the intern doing project. So we actually fund the mentors, so they get paid. They get paid to help that do that. So otherwise, neither we will find a reliable long-term mentors because there's a lot of work, or neither will find any company to just host and accommodate students, especially inexperienced students. So we have that solution which has been working really well. And with that, we have people like us, Dr. Jaran and me, and so many people. There's academic plus industry experience. And then all our work and then all our companies and partners in Silicon Valley. That's really important because it's a really fast pace here. Anything comes in the world new, it just comes here first and then goes to the rest of the world. So technology-wise, environment and mindset-wise, so it's important to have that Silicon Valley exposure. So we provide that. So that's why we have this program with unique projects, and then we call mentor-led data science internship program. And in this program, we provide not only projects, mentors, we also provide practice interviews, career coaching, and interview Q&A sessions and resume support. So we prepare people to get jobs and to do jobs. They're two different things. And we heard many people they're getting jobs, they're not able to perform the job and they get fired. But there are two different things: to get a job, to able to do the job. And then to get a job it requires strong career support. It's coaching, resume supports, all the practice interviews is important. So, and then I will actually stop here and let Dr. Jaran continue, give more details about the program, come back to for our program. We don't hear you, Dr. Jaran.
Yeah, sorry. Hello, everyone. So I want to start with this picture here and then continue with our website, actually. So this is, I compiled this in 2023. Maybe I should, again, I keep saying this, but I should update it. So what this shows is, this person, Andrew Ng. So he's the co-founder of Coursera. And I think he's the one who introduced machine learning to most of us. He's a Stanford professor still. And these are the number of people who watched his lectures at YouTube. So I actually looked at his couple of first lectures. So his first lecture at the time, this many people, like maybe 1 million, 1.6 million people watched his first lecture. Second lecture dropped to 400K, and then steadily the lecture number keeps going down. So people who watch the lectures keep going down, and at some point it stabilizes around 30 to 40K. Actually, I did this for other some similar very popular lecturers' YouTube channels as well. So what I observe is there is so much of material available out there. Actually, anything you want to learn is out there. If you want to learn, it's out there. You can just go and learn. But the problem is we start, but we unfortunately lock into this tutorial carousel. That's what I call it. And then after a while, we just stop and then maybe move to another channel to start from the things that we already know and then easy to understand. But once we are getting challenged, we just stop. So that's the general tendency I observe. So what we do is at Magnimind. So this is our website. On our website you can find more information about this mentor-led data science internship. So our program actually has, here it is. So 4 phases, 4 modules. And each module has projects. So the first module is machine learning module, which you're going to learn. You're going to actually go through 2 projects. And then when you go through the projects, you're going to meet with your mentor. So you're going to go through your code line by line. Your mentor is going to ask you questions, why you did that, why you did not do that, how you could improve your model. And then you're going to go to the next module, which is deep learning module. Again, you're going to NLP module. Again, you will be working on 2 projects, and then you'll be moving to the deep learning module. Again, another 2 projects, and each module is going to give you two weeks of time. That means you have 1 week for each project. And finally, the last module, which is going to take at least 9 weeks, is the long-term, which we call this internship program, where you're going to work on a vague, not well-defined, ongoing project with a team. So this is the model for anyone who comes to this program with some strong background. So when you get to first module, we are assuming that you already have strong background. What happens if you don't have a strong background? So how are we going to get prepared for these modules? Because each module is actually preparing you for the last phase, right? So we have students who, again, coming from different disciplines, software engineers, data engineers, and then they first want to go through the basics, which we also encourage going through the basics. For that, we have our full stack program, the full stack data science program, which we actually recorded all our lectures. So when you go to our full stack program, that's what we suggest newly joining students who need more help in terms of building basics. So we ask them to go through these courses. Again, I would like to remind you of the problem. Once you are alone and then the material is out there, so after a couple of times you look at the material, you get tired and then maybe lose the motivation. So that's, again, may not be the same for everybody, but that's what I generally observe. So what we do is we assign one mentor to each student. So each student has one mentor, and this mentor is a data scientist. So you're going to, depending on your needs, everybody can go with a different pace. So this mentor is going to follow you up. You're going to have weekly meetings. At each meeting, you're going to go through the material that you're supposed to finish during that week. If you have any questions, and then your mentor may ask you some questions. For example, if you look at your machine learning class, right? So here the whole material is available. Here we have the recordings of the classes here. Again, you are free to just jump from one topic to another, but make sure that when you meet with your mentor, you are going to, finish and then pass your commitments for that week. So this may again be different for. This may differ. How long it's going to take for a student to get prepared for the first phase of our internship program. This may change from one student to another, but on average, we are saying that this is going to take 2 months. So if your background is not so strong, it may take 2 months for you to get prepared and be ready for our first module. I mean, our current students are extremely happy with this setting. Even they get to, before they get to the first module, they already work on multiple projects as part of these courses. They already deploy not just to train a model. They already deploy multiple projects, say at AWS. They have that experience all built up already. So, and then when you get to the first module, second module, third module, by the end of the third module, you already have done 6 different projects. And then in this last module, which is going to take 9 weeks of time, you are going to be working on a real project where the boundaries may not be so well defined. It's an ongoing project that you have to put at least 20 hours a week effort on that last project. So we believe that this program is designed well for anyone who wants to have hands-on experience and some experience that they can show on their resume before they apply to different jobs. Again, the problem we see is the positions for junior, the beginners, is getting every day getting eliminated. So the industry, the market is asking for more experienced people for data science, data analyst, or machine learning engineer positions. And we believe this kind of a setup is going to prepare us, you, our students, much better for the market. Okay, thank you for listening. Now, Dr. Badai.
Thank you, Dr. Jeran, for details. So before I continue, if you have any questions, please write in Q&A. I see some questions in chat. Welcome to ask in chat too, but Q&A will be easy to follow. There are already some questions, but some of the answers in my follow up for the rest of the presentation. So this is what Dr. Jeran gave a good full picture of the program. So usually we have actually a map for 15 weeks program. I just show you the map. 15 weeks map where oops, it opens in the other table. Okay. So we have like 3 weeks, 3 module that Dr. Jeran mentioned is finished in 6 weeks, and then different mentors are working with you in that 6 weeks. This is really heavy project phase. Project phase starts here. And then we have actual project with the companies. It's just here after 6 weeks, it goes till 15 weeks. In some cases, if the companies are really happy, all the environment is good, that they can even continue longer than that. But we're only responsible for 15 weeks. And then all this resume coaching, practice interviews, recruiter connection, interview Q&As will start at some time during the project phase. But Dr. Jeram mentioned that we give 1 to 2 months a period with our another mentor for each person before that program starts to prepare students for project phase. And before that, even some people are weak in some field of data science. We understand where they are weak and we support that to prepare for them. Even that phase we give actually is extra, it's like a bonus part. It's a bonus actually. When in during that one, students they become really ready for industry. We always claim that even around this region, students are able to get a job in industry. They are qualified for it because to be able to get in our project phase, that means you are qualified to work in industry. That's what we want. We don't want to send a student the project phase, our partner companies inexperience, because we care for that connection with companies a lot and we care the student performance a lot. So that's what we had, and Dr. Jeran mentioned, the students mentioned what kind of projects you've been working. I listed some of the sample projects. So we're building a disease panel with the Stanford and other university in Europe. And we work with some Stanford Department School of Medicine. We work on MRI brain cancer project. And with another company, we're developing AI indicators for stock market. Another one we're developing like marketing AI integration panel for the advertisement. There's sports medicine AI integration. We also work with Stanford Healthcare doctors there. So there are different projects for different interests. So what happens is, so you show your interest, what area, industry you want to work on. We try to match you with those industry among the available project we have. Therefore, we have a really limited space. We don't have a huge like batches because it's 101. It is really specified, specific. We call personalized education and AI. So therefore, space is limited, projects are limited. We're trying to match the right person, right project, right company. So we, once you decide, you apply the program and then you get call from us, we schedule an interview, we try to understand your background. So for different degrees, if we see you're really good enough for starting our program, we let you start with full project. So you don't waste time on getting training, you just work on project. But if we see you are in borderline, have weaknesses, we just give that 1 to 2 months period that our mentors working with you to get you in that project phase. And depends on your background, we evaluate that and accept you the program. Therefore, it's just qualification based. So once you apply, you go through qualification process, and then once you qualify, you register the program. And this is actually the cost of the program. You can look at the website. We have actually a special coupon for today. Our team members can share the coupon. And we have 2 ones, one upfront payment and 1 monthly installments in 10 months. These are the costs of the program. And happy to answer your question. Actually, I'm gonna go back and look at the question now. Okay. So Dr. Jiran, you're welcome to answer too. No,
Yes.
it's not all related to healthcare. We have finance, marketing, and ed tech. We have projects in different fields, and a lot of them in healthcare. We have a separate healthcare track in this bootcamp. So if you decide that I'm gonna work in healthcare and medicine, so whole your program designed for that too. This question is, community college students who are on student visa, are they eligible? Yeah, I mean, it's really, so this is eligible, this is more internship. There is not like employment requirements here. So we don't have problem with this. Question. I finished my PhD in 2023, can get a job. So this program, yeah, we have many students either have masters and PhDs, they struggle to get a job because the chicken egg issue. People look for an experience, but you need to get the first job to show an experience. That's what this to help for that problem. So let's look at, let me, yeah, questions about the projects. I listed those projects, so I'll show you the some of those. One thing that we actually focus with students. So for industry is really important. Like now everyone is learning data science. And if you have a specific, like a domain knowledge, that's what you always recommend to do projects in that domain, because that's how you're gonna stand out. So much supply, yeah, demand is high, supply is so much higher now because it's so high. So your domain knowledge, your industry is important, and we try to accommodate as much as domain as possible. Dr. Jihan, if you have anything to add, you're welcome to add.
No, thank you. You already answered the question. So anyone who's with PhD, I just want to add. So for some companies, PhD itself is counted as an experience. So you need to complete what is being required in terms of skills to land on a job. So again, this program may help you achieve that.
Yeah, I mean, there is some question about Google IBM courses. As Dr. Jerome mentioned, there are enormous resources available. You can learn by yourself. And we always recommend that I can really have a path for you to learn by yourself. That is for clear. And one advantage of this one, you get stuck a lot of place, and also so much learn. You got people don't know where to learn, how to learn. I mean, this program is usually most boot camps that provide that track, and with there a lot of guidance. And most importantly, people can't get that experience with this Google IBM classes. You just learn. I mean, this learning YouTube channels, even you don't need to go Google IBM. There's so much channels you can learn data science full pipeline. Again, with the mentors or project guided, and also career support is really the key components of our program. Let's see more questions. So we have actually monthly installments. We don't have income share agreement anymore. For this question about the pricing. So there are some companies, some opportunities there maybe turn into a job in that company, but we don't guarantee that. But what we guarantee that having that internship, that even hard to get that. Any example in finance? I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, is there any case where internship turned into a full position, specifically in finance? I think that was the question.
So
I don't
not
know.
in finance, but yeah, other fields.
Yeah, the point is not turning internship into a full position here. The point here is gaining experience and then getting to job market using that experience. That is the point.
Yes, I mean, what we share when you complete this program, even getting the project phase with the companies, if you are qualified to do that project, you will be qualified to get a job in the market. And we see that a lot of students show that experience, show that they give that feedback. They feel that, oh, they thought that they learned data science, but they saw that they see that they have a lot of missing. And people in general cannot do a full pipeline project. If I can give you data or project from scratch, so almost everyone's struggling. That's why even getting master is not helping. I don't know, some PhD programs will do that, but people didn't face with real world problem. You don't have a ready data. You have all this messy data, unstructured. That's what you will have in an industry too. And that's what companies look for. So something I tell you, there are a lot of companies, there's AI is new, there's jobs are new, and some departments are new in companies. They don't have any, it's not like a software engineer is 20 years. Some companies start AI departments, and then they really don't have a much, they don't want to hire so many people to the different part of projects. They want you to know almost everything about data science, even from data engineering to deployment, to model building, data cleaning. It's not like you're gonna go, every person is gonna do one part. Especially most medium-sized companies, even higher-sized companies have that problem. So you need to, we call that, we're trying to train you become a unicorn data scientist. Means you should be able to do all that, what is required to do that project. And that's what is not given by all these programs in like a Google and IBM, other places. Okay, let me see if another project, another question. So you're welcome to ask, send us an email. So mine is murat@magnimindacademy.com, my first name. There's also info@magnimindacademy.com. You can send emails. We can schedule small, like a 10 minutes interviews before you even apply if you don't feel like you're not sure you're qualified or not. If you are sure you qualify, you just apply. We do the interviews to see your qualification. Great. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Hope to see you in our future programs.